Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or if this is the first video of mine you are seeing, then welcome. So I am trying out a brand here for the very first time. I've never done so before. This brand sent me some things here. This is from Billion Dollar Beauty. They did reach out to me and wanted to send me a few products here. And because they also gave me a discount code along with when they sent these products, I didn't feel right just getting on here and doing a first impressions. I did not want to share a code without me really testing out these products and getting my thoughts on them first. So this is not a first impressions video at all. I have been testing these products out all individually, all together, and I just want to share my thoughts with these. So the first thing they sent me is their More Shimmer Eyeshadow Stick Trio. Now I think they sell their eyeshadow sticks separately, but then they also have 3 different sets of trios that you can purchase from. This one is the more pinky one, but I believe they also have one that's more neutral, and I can't remember what the third one is. But I am going to swatch all 3 of these shades for you right here. So we first have the shade Moon, which is the lightest in this little trio. And I will say that these are very creamy. They are very easy to apply. And that is the shade Moon. They're very easy to apply, they're very creamy. They're definitely not a formula that you kind of have to tug. I know some eyeshadow sticks can go on really dry. Okay, the next shade is called Beige. This would be like the mid-tone out of this little trio. And that would be that shade right there. I'm hoping I can show you because they're very like metallic-y. And then the deepest shade of this trio is the shade Metallic. Okay, and that is that shade right there. So there we have all 3 shades in this set. They're all very pretty. So I think I'm going to use the deepest shade, and then I might use the other ones, like use Moon in like my inner corner, and then use the shade Beige on the lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in. Now I will say one thing I have noticed about these eyeshadow sticks, they definitely benefit from an eye primer. I have tried these without my concealer on my lids, with the concealer, and then I've tried them on concealer that is set. I find that at least with the concealer and powder I'm working with, these do a much better job over set concealer. They don't last that very long on their own, at least not on my eyelids when I don't have any kind of eyeshadow primer on, so these definitely benefit from that. And I feel like they actually lay better and they last a lot longer without much creasing over set eyeshadow primer, which kind of surprised me because most of the time these creams or liquids definitely don't perform that well over powder, but these definitely do. So this is Metallic. This is the deepest shade. And I'm just going to run that all over. And I find that you can apply these with a brush or your finger. I've just been using my finger. I find that they work pretty well with that. And this is over set concealer. I'm wearing the Tower 28 Serum Concealer and then the Tower 28 Get Set Pressed Powder like I always do. And I find that these are just so easy to work with. And I'm very impressed by how much they really don't crease when you do it like this. Now, of course, when you don't wear any eyeshadow primer or if you don't set your concealer, it definitely does have a slight bit of creasing. But now I do have creases on my eyes, so I always expect something like this to crease, but I'm very pleasantly surprised by how little they do crease, considering that I have definitely used some eyeshadow sticks in the past that are just awful. So there you have the shade Metallic, which is the deepest shade in this trio. They're very easy to work with, and if you're someone that you really love eyeshadow sticks, you might really enjoy these. I have been very impressed every time I've worn them. I just think they're very easy to work with, and they're really quick to just blend out with your finger. I feel like you don't have to do too much blending, and you don't even have to go in with a brush unless you just want to. Also, one thing that definitely caught my attention the most when this brand reached out to me is that they are Leaping Bunny certified, so I really do appreciate that they have that certification. So if that is something that is very important to you, just know this is a Leaping Bunny approved brand. So I think that is a really pretty shade, and it's a very simple shade that is perfect for the fall time as well. Now I'm going to take the shade Beige, which is the mid-tone shade from this particular set, and I'm just going to run that right here on that lower lash line. They are really creamy. I just love how quickly that is to apply, and I just take my finger a little bit and just do it like this, and It's blended. And then I'm going to take the lightest shade, which is Moon, and I am just going to pop that right here on that inner corner. And just kind of tap that in a little bit. And then I think you have a very easy everyday eye look just right there. So I'm very impressed with the quality of these. Just make sure you are wearing an eyeshadow primer of some kind, because applying these on bare lids, they definitely, at least on my eyelids, they definitely didn't last that long. So I find that this is the best way for them to really stand out on my eye, is to wear my concealer, but then also to set that concealer, because I feel like they go over powder quite nicely. The second thing they sent, and I will go in, of course, with some mascara in just a second, is their Love Struck Liquid Blush and Highlighter duo here. And we have the shades Fling, which is the blush shade, and then the highlighter shade is the shade Mystic. They do remind me a lot of the Rare Beauty components, like with the little ball on the top here. They definitely remind me a lot of Rare Beauty, and they are pigmented. Now I've tried them each on their own, and then I've also mixed them. I think they're pretty both ways. Now the blush, when I use that on its own, I have to be a little more careful because it is quite pigmented. So let me swatch the highlighter for you, which is the shade Mystic, and it does have like a wand applicator here. So that is the highlighter. And then we have the blush, which is in the shade Fling. Also has like a wand applicator, and this is the shade Fling. These are both very pretty shades. Out of the duos, I believe there was this one, which is the lightest shade, and then there's one other duo with a blush and highlighter that look a bit deeper. So I'm first going to apply the highlighter. I'm someone that I like to apply highlighter first and then go over the top with blush. These are very pretty mixed, but I want to show you them individually. So I'm just going to take a little dot of the highlighter, and I'm going to take this Versed brush here and apply it. And I want you to just see, it does blend very pretty into the skin, and then you can see that glow. Versus, I already have kind of glowy on underneath, but you can see the difference here, I'm hoping anyway. And I feel like it does lay really nicely on the skin. So if you are someone that you're a fan of these more, I don't know if natural highlight is the word, because it definitely, you can see it, but it definitely looks more of like you could probably tone that down even more with a sponge if you wanted to. You don't have to have it so intense. You probably could put some on the back of your hand and just apply a little bit of it if you want to sheer it out. It's definitely more of one that I think you could make a little bit more natural if you wanted to. But I'm just applying it straight from the applicator so you can see it being applied that way. Now, I've mentioned before, I'm not like a huge highlighter person. The only highlighter that I have in my collection really is the one from Tower 28, which is it's just a clear balm, which that's usually what I prefer. I will say this one is very pretty, so if you are into a liquid highlight, you might really like it, you might not. You know, it just kind of depends on your preferences. And then, of course, the blush. Now, I am going to apply it straight from the wand so you can see it. It is quite pigmented. The first time I ever went in with it, I had to go back in with my sponge to tone it down a little bit. Now, the blush is in the shade Fling. And normally I would apply these on the back of my hand, but I just want you to see it applied straight from the applicator onto the cheek. I want you to see here. You can see how pigmented that is. I know that when I went in with it before, I was panic blending a little bit there, but it does blend out really nicely. And if you feel like you went in with a little too much, you can go over it with a sponge and very much sheer it out, which is what I definitely had to do. But I definitely feel like it's not like you have to panic too much like I thought I initially would have to, because you can see it blends out to a really beautiful shade. I really like that tone. That's a blush, the shade that I would wear all the time. And then I'm going to come in closer in just a second so you can see for yourself how this is laying on my skin. I'm going to come in a little bit, but let me get this side done. But I just wanted to show you straight from the applicator how pigmented it can get. And I feel like you could probably build that up even more so if you wanted more of an intense blush. but I'm just using this brush to kind of get it spread out to the area I want it, and then I'm going to go back in with that sponge in just a second. But now for me personally, I would rather apply it to the back of my hand and then go in, you know, like that, where I can really tap it off on my hand and kind of keep it to a more subtle. I also really like the two of them mixed because I feel like that tones the blush down a little bit more to the type of blush look that I'm looking for. Now keep in mind, I haven't put powder on my face or anything, so I'm even more glowy than ever. I'm wearing, the only thing I had on my skin aside from my sunscreen is my Patrick Ta foundation that's in my everyday makeup drawer for this month, which you can see. I haven't even applied bronzer or anything because the bronzer I have in that drawer is powder. So I wanted to go ahead and get all these steps done first before I powdered my face. But see, I can sheer it out to be a lot more of what I go for, so I do like that about it. Now, the last product is one that I'm not completely sold on this one yet. It's one that I want to keep using. It's their Color and Control Tinted Brow Gel. Now this one's in the shade Taupe. I believe they only have 3 shades. However, I will say that the Taupe shade is like the, I think there's like, I don't know if there's one for like blonde, but I can't think of what the name is, and then Taupe, and then they have one that's black. That one would have been way too deep for my brows. I do have darker brows, but I don't want to go in with just a straight black brow gel because I feel like that definitely would make them even harsher for just what I'm going for. So I went with the shade Taupe here, and it was the right move. It's just a touch, not the perfect tone for me, but once it's in the brows you can't really tell. But this has a lot of the little fibers on it, so I'm going to show you here. I'm hoping I can show you those fibers. I don't know if you can see them or not, but it's covered in the little fibers, and because of that it's a little bit on the gloopy side. I feel like it might be one of those that once it dries out some, it might not be as big of a deal, but for right now I find that it's one that I have to be a little bit more careful with. I have to kind of mind how much I'm going in with, but I feel like once it dries out it'll be okay. It already feels like it's probably, yeah, I feel like that's the best I've been able to get so far. Sometimes I feel like I got a lot of goop around my brow hairs, like, or around my skin, I should say. But this looks like it's applying a little bit better, so maybe I've kind of learned how to apply it a little bit better. I don't think it's a bad product by any means. I think it's just one that, for me, I had to get a little used to because I don't normally use brow gels like this. I do have the one from Versed that I just apply it by itself. I don't go in with a pencil or anything, but it still takes me a second to kind of get the hang of them because I am used to mostly going in with a pencil. But honestly, this one's applying better today than I've actually been able to apply it. So I'm really happy to see that. Yeah, this is the best that I've been able to get them. So, okay. Perhaps I misspoke. I do like that. Went on much better today. I guess you just kind of have to, you know, if you're used to filling in your brows a little bit with a pencil and then going in with a little bit of gel, this is a little bit different for me. Okay, so I'm going to pull you in a little bit closer. I'm sorry, my face is a little bit red. I'm quite hot in this sweater, so the redness is, you know, don't blame the blush or anything. So I'm hoping I can show you how the blush and the highlighter are laying on the skin, so you can see how that looks, that it's laying really nicely. I don't see it doing anything weird over my foundation. It looks really nice. Now I definitely need to powder my face because definitely very, very glowy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right quick and apply my mascara and bronzer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is this completed makeup look using these products, and the powder I went in with is from Cali Ray. This is their Magic Hour Setting Powder in the shade Dawn. I love this. Love it so much. The bronzer I went in with is from Wet n Wild. This is their Color Icon bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. And what I'm wearing on my lips is from CoverGirl. This is their Clean Fresh Yummy Blur lipstick, and this one's in Perfectly, like pear, like the fruit, blurry. Perfectly Blurry. It's kind of hard to say. But I really love this shade because it's like a My Lips But Better shade. Also, I tried out a new mascara today as well. This is the one from House Labs. I actually think it looks pretty nice. This is the first time I'm using this though. This is the B Structural Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. I just got a little teeny sample of it with points at Sephora a while back, and I finally opened it for the first time this morning. It does look actually really nice on the lashes so far. We will see how it actually wears. But all in all, I'm pretty impressed by the $1 Billion Beauty products. I have liked all of them, and you know what? I spoke too soon about the brow product. It actually looks pretty good today. Now, I don't mean that to say that it didn't look good the other times. I just was struggling a little bit with application because of all the fibers, but I feel like today I actually got a pretty decent brow with it without any issues. So I guess, you know, just kind of have a learning curve there for that. But I do think their products are really pretty. I would actually like to try more from them. I saw where they have a mascara. I'm all up for trying new mascaras, especially now that I don't wear false eyelashes. So yeah, I would definitely want to try more from this brand. But I do thank $1 Billion Beauty for sending these products for me. That was really, really nice of them to do so. Also, if you were wanting to buy anything from their brand and save some money, they did give me a code. It is jessicadeerly20. So that will save you some money on your purchase. And that code is affiliated. I do earn a commission from that code. But I also saw on their Instagram that they must have some products at TJ Maxx as well. So you might can shop there for even further of a discount too. So just keep that in mind. But I do thank them for sending this stuff to me. It was really nice of them, and I'm pretty impressed with everything that I've tried. It makes me want to try more from them, especially knowing they are Leaping Bunny certified. I really love that about their brand. But I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you will please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the bell icon so you are alerted to all my future uploads, and follow me on Instagram at jessicadeerly. All these products will be listed and linked for you below. They are affiliate links, so if you click through and purchase, I do earn a small commission. And if you choose to do so, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!